So Scorpio, this is going to be your mid-September reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you might be dealing with during this time frame. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so all the messages can be interchangeable. Also, it can be resonating with an intimate partner, an ex, a family member, a friend, so keep an open mind when you're listening. And let's get started. So the overall shared energy here is Sagittarian energy. Could be placements in your chart or this person's, and or for the rest of you, this is just the shared energy between you and the person that you are connecting with. And it's all about thinking outside of the box, travel, new ways of being, new ways of exploring. It's a very philosophical energy. It's a very independent, but yet honest energy. So it's kind of an intense vibe, Scorpio, which I like for you because you guys have been kind of looking for new since 2020 began, new experiences, so to speak. But don't go too far with it, as it can be a little bit unbridled, a little bit tactless or self-righteous. So you don't want to go into that side of the coin, so to speak, of this energy. It's more of embracing your independence and just being open to new experiences, okay? So your overall energy is the Ten of Swords. Might have been going through some endings or going through some endings during this time, Scorpio. A lot of people don't like the Ten of Swords because it can be a painful energy if you're not in the right mind frame. It can feel like the end of something or hurt or a betrayal for some of you. But I always see the Ten of Swords as a positive thing because you can't have clarity and new beginnings without endings. So, on the other side of this will be the Ace of Swords, which is clarity of thought, seeing things you didn't see before, coming to some sort of realization. All right, but you may not be in that energy just yet. Some of you may. We're all on different timelines, but I see that still kind of in this ending phase for a lot of you. This person over here is in the Knight of Pentacles. So this person is learning to trust their intuition, trust timing, just kind of not push so hard, but just instead focus their energy on what's important or what's in front of them and kind of just trust that things are going to work in their favor. That might be their approach in general or their approach during this time frame. But this person is trying to trust, okay, whether that's trust themselves, trust you, trust the universe, all of the above. It kind of has to be all of the above in order for it to work. But, I feel like this person is learning that innate trust of self, most importantly. So let's go into the recent past energy, Scorpio, and see what led up to this. Now, keep in mind that the recent past energy may be the recent past, or it could be far, far long ago. It just depends on what I'm picking up on. So let's see. You have the Strength card, the Fool, and the Two of Swords. So again, that's what I'm talking about. Some of you may be really pushing to have some sort of new beginning, energetically speaking. Don't mind my dog. There's a delivery guy here. But yet kind of uncertain about where it is that you want to go with that energy. So that could be what's keeping you a bit stuck in an old chapter with the Ten of Swords here. But I feel, even though I don't have any cards out that say you're going to break through that, I feel that you are going to break through that over these next few weeks. And this uncertainty will diminish. But in the past energy, that's kind of what kept holding you back. It's like, okay, I have a very strong desire, a very strong will to go out and find new things and figure out who I am and have new beginnings. And then this uncertainty as to, okay, I kind of know what I want, but I don't really know how I'm going to get there, or which avenue I want to take, which path I want to take, or it could be even self-doubt, doubting that you can start over, doubting that you are strong enough. But I feel like, if those are the thoughts that you were thinking, then you will realize that your thoughts sometimes lie to you, Source never lies to you, but sometimes our ego lies to us. and says that we are not capable or that it is not possible when it is possible. And you have all of what you need to powerhouse through this, I feel, Scorpio. And so we'll see if this is going to come into fruition for you in September. But I feel like that's kind of where your focus has been, you know, and I've been feeling that for most of the year. This Voyager type of energy, you've come out in Sagittarian energy for so many readings since January. It's like a repetitive theme of claiming independence. Some of you might be getting ready to, you know, you might be in the life path of a Scorpio now, but your next life path may be going into the sign of Sagittarius. So you may be somewhat prepping yourself, so to speak, for your next life experience. Or like I said, some of you could have Sagittarius in your chart for sure. Whoa. So let's see what this person's recent past energy is. All their cards came out at once. Recent past energy for the person you're dealing with. 6 of Wands, the Sun, the 6 of Cups, Leo energy for some of you here. So whoever this is, Scorpio, they have really been focused on their success and reconnecting with themselves and what makes them happy. They may have been having literal financial successes or getting some sort of recognition here. And I feel like this person is wanting to feel connected, okay? Learning how to trust, like I said, themselves or others or whatever. With the 6 of Cups here, I feel like this person, they still kind of hold on to the past memories, Scorpio, but in a positive way. So if it's you that they have past memories with, I don't feel that this person looks upon those memories as bad. I think that this person has reframed their thoughts quite a bit and sees the positive in their relationship with you, or it sees the positive in the interactions that they had with you. Fond memories, happy memories. So for those of you who are in separation from this person, yes, this person feels like they've successfully overcome things, and yes, they are happy, but because they are happy and feeling successful, when they place their thoughts, eyes, emotions on you, they are only seeing the best aspects in you, which could be very different from how they saw you in the past, or vice versa, okay, because this can be interchangeable. But it's just like if they had painful events or things where they could not see the good in it, they have reframed that energy in the recent past. So let's see what your perception is of each other, Scorpio. Now keep in mind, perception is your truth, but it may not be this person's truth. So take it with a grain of salt, but we'll see. Your perception of this person, this connection. King of Wands. Ace of Swords. I knew it. Called it. Didn't I say earlier, I don't have the Ace of Swords out, but I feel the Ace of Swords is coming out, and there it is. All right, 7 of Cups and your perception. 5 of Wands. I said an Adele song come into my mind. I don't know the actual name of it, but it's Set Fire to the Rain. That's one of the lyrics in it. And then the 2 of Pentacles. So your perception, Scorpio, King of Wands, Ace of Swords, 7 of Cups, 5 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. This is your perception or the way that you think about the connection. So you see this person is quite demanding, okay, and or quite certain, confident, calls the shots, or you like to. It's a masculine energy, so even if this is a feminine that you're dealing with or female that you're dealing with, they certainly don't, their energy is certainly that of someone that does not back down easily, or that's how you see them, or someone who's not easily fooled, or you aren't, you know, you could be mirroring that in each other, especially when it's paired with the Ace of Swords. So there's that clarity. You may have come to some clarity about this person in your mind, understood the connection for what it is. There could have been confusion here. There could have been conflict, an inability to see eye to eye. Yeah. But again, I get a mirroring effect. So oftentimes when we feel like we can't understand someone's point of view, it is because that this person is mirroring something inside of us that we can't see in ourselves. So for example, if you don't like that this person is, say, self-righteous, because that's a word that came out earlier, you may also be behaving self-righteous towards this person, all the while justifying it because you feel they are, or vice versa, when in all actuality, it's the same energy, just being exhibited different from different point of views. But whatever you put out, you get back, energetically speaking. And so that could have been an issue within the connection, Scorpio, or may be an issue. And I don't even want to say issue, just a reality, that you may be gaining clarity on here, or have gained clarity on, or they have. Because I feel like when you think of the connection, it's almost like you can't really figure out how this person feels. And so almost starting conflict just to get this person's point of view, to see, okay, I can't feel it out with my Scorpio intuition. So I'm just going to set fire to the rain, so to speak, and see if that gives me another perspective. You know what I'm saying? So that could be the way that you are thinking about this person or this connection. So let's see their perception of you, Scorpio. Oh, I had a card flip. Their perception of you. 5 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. The Tower. Well, that's your energy. And the Lovers. Gemini, Scorpio energy out for some of you. So, Scorpio, the first word I got was abandoned. And it's interesting because when I did the weekly readings on Sunday, the word abandonment came up for almost every zodiac sign that I read for, the 5 of Pentacles in particular. So I think that there is a collective cycle going on with this full moon that we just had that may be bringing up those issues to be looked at for those who are struggling with them. This person may have abandonment issues. You may have somehow played into that in this person's life. They may feel abandoned by you, or you, they. But I feel like whatever it is, it's got this person on the defense and their guard up, and yet things are changing here in the way that they're feeling. So like I said, if they had been holding on to emotions that did not serve them, that they may have placed the blame on you for, but truthfully, the only person that is responsible for how they feel is the person who is feeling it. We can trigger things in other people, but at the end of the day, we are all only responsible for our emotions. But this person may have felt triggered by the connection in whatever way, and it put them on guard and may have made them push distance. It could have been their own fear here that created that, and or like I said, some of you may have had an ending. This person could have felt abandoned from the connection, and therefore, when we leave things on that note without closure, it creates tension over time and resentment and judgment. And so this person may have been heavily judging you or the connection, and or you may have been behaving that way towards them, or feeling that towards them, or both. Again, mirror, mirror. But I feel like this person's perception is changing with the Lovers here. So this person is kind of letting things fall as they may, learning that they are not really in control of anything but themselves. They're certainly not in control of you. This person is very aware of that. kind of relinquishing the need to do that. This person wants the connection for a lot of you, or feels that this is a twin flame soulmate connection, as they see the connection as the lovers. And they may have fond memories that, and because this person may be feeling happier and more successful, they may now be able to see the more fond memories of the connection, or the things that they like about you as opposed to don't like. And that could be transforming this person's perception then of the connection or of themselves, okay? So let's go into emotion. So underneath the thought process, deep down into the heart, what is your genuine emotions towards this connection, this person, the Hermit, the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. So Scorpio, and how you genuinely feel. I feel like genuinely emotionally, you're doing a lot of reflection on how you feel, actually. Because with the Magician here, it's almost playing around with emotion, with your own emotion, sorting, sifting through it. You know, it could be particularly at night, or when you're in bed or sleeping, or when your mind gets tired. You know, your mind may play tricks on you during this time frame. But emotionally, you're doing a lot of sifting, right? I feel like you genuinely feel that what's for you will be for you, and believing that karma will pull in whatever it is that you need to emotionally have some peace and let things rest as is, because that's kind of what you're looking for, right? I feel like emotionally, you're certainly desiring movement forward or communication. If you're not speaking to this person on an emotional level, you may want to feel understood. But I keep getting time, in due time. It's been a lot of passing time, or something about divine timing. Emotionally, you might be waiting for things to wrap up or get into a space where that you feel that where the timing is right. And certainly nothing wrong with that, Scorpio, and I would never try to sway you from what you feel is correct for you. But if I may, timing is an illusion. What is possible tomorrow, 10 years from now, is possible right now, in the now, because all you have in life is the now. So, you know, you may be wasting time by waiting for the right time. Thinking that things have to line up in a certain way, or you must have certain certainties before emotionally you are able or willing to let loose. But I feel that, you know, the time is right whenever you want it to be right. Just get emotionally aligned with what it is that you want. And I feel that's what a lot of you are doing, you know. So let's see what this person's emotions are underneath the surface. Scorpio. They have the Hierophant. How do they emotionally feel towards the connection? Two of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles. So, emotionally speaking, Scorpio, this person may have, it's like emotionally feel this very elevated type of feeling, where emotionally they may be opening the door during this time frame to give you the understanding that you feel you deserve, and you do deserve. So for some of you, if you haven't been communicating, then this is a good time. If you didn't have an ending, say this is a platonic person in your life or current whatever, then I feel this person is emotionally opening up to a higher understanding of the relationship, but yet still having some uncertainty whether they want commitment or they want to be kind of by themselves, independent, commit to themselves rather. This person may be having a bit of tug of war in their minds or emotion in regards to that. Whether you're with this person or not with this person, regardless, this person on an emotional level, they question. They question emotionally what is in their highest good. And so it feels better to them when they're more in control of their environment. So they may place a lot of value and a lot of focus on their own emotion and being more in control of that and trusting that what is for them will be for them, and or they may distract a lot of their emotions. They may put it elsewhere into other commitments, into other areas of their life, because they're not really certain if you understand them, or maybe they feel on an emotional level they understand you, but you are not willing to understand them, or you understand them but they're not willing to understand you, or something like that, where it's like their mind is also lying to them, so to speak, or their emotions, I should say, kind of pull them in two different directions, and it can cause doubt and uncertainty, which makes this person's energy a little wobbly, right, when it comes to the connection, because they're not really trusting what they feel. They're learning to trust what they feel, and that's what this trust card is about, but they're not completely out of their heads yet. I feel this person is one daying it at a time on an emotional level, planting some seeds over here in their own life. So what is the hope then, Scorpio? Page of Wands. That's that new beginning I saw with the Fool at the beginning of the reading. So yeah, you're hoping for new energy, new spark, new connection, new adventures. This has been the theme for you, outside of the box, new, wanting to live unbridled, unobligated, all right? And that's what I feel here. What is this person's hope? Oh, Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords has come up in the person you're dealing with's hopes for more than one reading. Now, I find it hard to believe that this person is hoping for heartache, but if they have this wobble in their energy, they may be inadvertently drawing that heartache to them because they are in self-doubt, For others of you, this person the hope could be that they are trying to relinquish that pain, that they want to mend their heart. Some of you may want to mend the connection. They want to release whatever this is and just trust that something better and good is coming. And for a very, very few of you, and I don't really pick this up in this person's energy because I actually see that they are looking pretty fondly at you, but there might be one or two of you where this person is hoping to break your heart. But again, if that is the truth, and say I'm speaking to the cross watchers now, and you want to do that, you are also wishing that for yourself. Because you can't wish pain onto someone without also wishing it for yourself. So if that is what's happening, I would highly caution that. But like I said, for the most part, I feel it's more that this person wants to release heartache. So let's go into future energies, Scorpio. And keep in mind that all the future energies can be changed with free will. I'm just giving you a snapshot of what it looks like as of today. So you have the Lovers here. Now you have the Lovers twice. Page of Cups. There's that new energy. Ooh. 5 of Swords, right? And then the 9 of Pentacles. So Scorpio, in the future energy, you have some decisions to make here. Yes. So you have the Lovers, they have the Lovers. This is my twin flame soulmate card. You may feel that this person is a twin flame, in which case you definitely are mirroring each other. If you believe in that, you follow that. For others of you, this is simply a choice here. Really evaluating how you feel. Honestly, really evaluating someone else's decisions as well when it comes to love. And with the 5 of Swords here, it's just like you don't want to get caught up, you know, so you're in high evaluation mode because, you know, you want to maintain this unbridled independent energy. The 9 of Pentacles here showing up again, you know, wanting to really assert self and not to be held to a standard that you don't want, you know. I feel that some of you may feel a bit called out, you know, by this person or this connection, or they may feel that way, or somebody might be calling someone out during this time frame. Caution with that. But I feel like, okay, you know, it's going into this energy of reevaluating where the key to your heart really is and how you genuinely feel, and not wanting to be called out for that, you know what I'm saying? Or yes, I want to see what this 5 of Swords is, because it's a little bit out of place. What is the 5 of Swords? Over here. The 8 of Cups. Yes. So, some strife emotionally here. You don't want to be called out for the way that you feel. So that could mean a lot of things, Scorpio, or this person doesn't, but I feel it's mostly you. There's like an evaluation here of emotion, wanting new beginning, and then at the same time, not wanting to be held a victim of emotion. You know what I'm saying? Some of you have fear of expressing your emotions because you don't want someone to be able to use it against you in the future. But that's that person's karma if that's what they choose to do with it, not your karma. And or this person may feel that way. All right, so I feel like there's this sense of like blaming someone for how you feel. Okay, so let me go back to the message I had earlier. We are only ever responsible for the way we feel. Now, I'm not giving you permission to treat other people like crap, you know, which you don't need my permission anyways. You have free will, so you could do what you want. But when you treat people like crap, you're always going to get crap back, you know. But I'm saying, you know, if you are trying to do things that are in your highest good and someone is taking offense to that, not your problem, you know. And or if this person is over here finding themselves, trusting themselves, and you are getting upset by that, not their problem. You know, either be supportive of the energy or separate from the energy. That's the two choices that you have, and control your own emotion. But there's this weird message here about, you know, someone blaming someone for the way that they feel about themselves. And how you feel about yourself is a very personal self-love journey that we all have to go through, that we all go through. And it's how we find out who we are. It's how we evaluate what we want and what we don't want. And it's how we create. So it's natural and normal and not really the fault of anyone. So let's see what this person's future energy is. Judgment. The Knight of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So Scorpio, this person, they're releasing themselves from judgment, okay? Judgment of self. If you have been judgmental towards this person, they have released that. They've moved forward from that and are going into a more trusting energy. Except they still are condemning themselves, you know, a little bit. This is where the wobble in their energy is coming from. This self-doubt here. So this person may doubt their own ability to overcome or to maintain success. And they may get caught up in their head, most definitely during this time frame, you know, making progress to release something here and then moving forward in the energy and then kind of getting back into this mental space where they feel that they are restricted somehow or that they can't get to what they want, but it's all in their head, you know. Again, their thoughts are lying to them a little bit because success is right here. And when this person gets out of their way and when they get more secure and they trust and they can consistently stay in that energy, let these defenses down a little bit, not just assume that heartache is going to keep coming, and that they also play a part in what they're manifesting. When they come to those realizations in mid-September, there will be success waiting for them on the other end of that in whatever form. And I feel kind of a similar energy over here, Scorpio, where you might be really highly evaluating emotions and relationships, and you may be sifting through relationships and being like, okay, I'm cutting that person off because they hurt me. Again, blaming someone else for something you felt, or you know, feeling very justified in separating myself from that, and like, you can come, you can't come, you know. Nothing wrong with sifting and placing boundaries, but just don't get into the blame game. Because you kind of get in your own way. And then here's this very independent energy over here, okay? Things closing out for you during this time frame. And on an emotional level, the timing is right. So if there's something you've been wanting to manifest and you're feeling good and you're in that energy, then this is a great time to plant some seeds, go into action mode, etc. And like I said, this person is learning to trust and most importantly, trust the way that they feel, which has been a problem for them. But they have movement forward and then a little bit movement back and then some sort of success here. So I'm going to leave it there. Let me know how it goes in the comments down below. Zodiac signs you could be dealing with. I have Libra energy, Gemini, and Aquarius energy here, Taurus energy, and Scorpio energy, Leo energy, Aries, Sagittarius energy, Gemini again, Piscean energy, Aquarian energy again, Virgo energy, Aries again. So those are the predominant zodiac signs I see, but keep in mind it can be any zodiac sign, guys. Just take it as it resonates. Either way, I'm wishing you the very best. Also, check me out on Facebook and Instagram, linked in the description box below, as well as linked in the About section of my YouTube. I do go live there, so you can chat with me over there if you'd like. Also, check out my merchandise linked below, as well as my sister's online boutique. Till next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.